What's up, guys? We're back here at GSL Kodas. Best of 3, number 2. How you doing, man?
I'm doing really well, Tasteless. I'm so happy that Rain has beaten Innovation. He's in a good spot now that he might be able to get out of this group.
Go Protoss.
Go Protoss.
Protoss for life.
And not just because we're Protosses, but mainly because of that, but also because there's not many Protosses in the round of 16.
Exactly what I was thinking. So we're going to go on to HyuN against GuMiho. I'd say as good as these guys are, I do think they're the underdogs, these two.
Isn't that crazy?
It's a weird...
To call HyuN an underdog?
It feels weird saying it, yeah.
More like the HyuNderdog.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sick. All right. Here is HyuN now. Is that recent that he colored his hair?
I don't know, actually. You'd have to ask Wolf.
Yeah, well, that's right. Wolf's the expert on that kind of stuff.
Expert or obsessed person, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it.
He's actually here in the studio today, isn't he?
He is. He and Calvin Whiplash down there. Enjoying some games.
Watching the games.
That's right. Watching the game they love. Look at the passion.
We got HyuN over here. This guy is solid. Solid, scary Zerg. I feel like he's slightly overshadowed by some of the other Zergs that are out there. Yeah, it's funny. Like, for instance,
Symbol overshadows him a little bit, I feel like, which is funny because HyuN has done just as well as Symbol.
Yeah.
He has. And in fact,
it's actually funny.
You might even be able to say he's done better than Symbol because of how well he did in the IPL Fight Club when that was still around and stuff like that.
And here's one of our most memorable players here, GuMiho. This guy is just a flurry of actions going on the map. He's hard to observe. He's hard to cast.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff going on. I love this guy, the way he plays. We call him the Totalitarian. He has a condition of having overly sweaty palms, so he plays the towel over the mouse. I'm sorry, you always say the name.
Hyperhidrosis.
Hyperhidrosis. Yeah,
I believe that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure.
Let us know on Twitter. Call me Tasteless. He's Artosis.
That's right.
There it is. See, proof towel. Boom.
Yeah. He's so fast and so good at multitasking. I almost feel like Heart of the Swarm was made with him in mind. I feel like this is going to be a game where he is even better than he was before.
We've watched him develop and grow here, too.
Yeah.
Since the early days of Wings of Liberty.
Early day when he was in GSL as random.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was random.
Yeah. I was like, who's this Joker? And now he's back as the sickest Terran. I love him.
Well, Aklon Wastes, I think this is rapidly becoming everybody's favorite new map.
It's a really fun one, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people choose it. It's a very comfortable map.
It's not similar to Daybreak, but it does remind me of it in a way. I think it's just on the comfort level.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing on this map a lot.
I think that's a good way to put it. The comfort level does remind me of it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get this game going. So get ready, guys. Get out there, spread the word. Tell your friends to tune in here at the GSL Kodas at GOMTV.net. In the upper left, in the red, the only Zerg in our group, he is
HyuN.
You have one gold key on that keyboard. It was like a gold tooth or something. In the bottom right, in the blue, we have our multitasking Terran. He is
FXO GuMiho.
That key also looked bigger than the other keys. I think that's probably a super important hotkey that he bases his play around. That's my guess. Like something like it might be all his hatches for his macro play.
All right, we got some people cheering for GuMiho right now.
Totalitarian fighting.
Now, well, let's see here. If Innovation's going to lose to one of these two players, because one of these people is going to lose and have to go to the losers match.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to beat Innovation out of these two?
Out of these two, I have to say GuMiho. But I don't think he's very likely to beat him either. I think Innovation's Terran vs. Zerg multitasking and just keeping on top of his macro and micro. That's like one matchup where if you have the best mechanics, you might just kill everybody in the world at it.
That's very true.
There's not that much trickery going on. It's a lot of times it's like straight up like how many Marines do you have, how quickly do you split them, You know, how quickly do you drop in the right locations? And that's what innovation might be best at out of all of his skills.
All right. Story time, Artosis.
Yes.
I'm going to go deep into the StarCraft Brood War lore.
Okay, do it.
See, I'm thinking of a famous person in StarCraft
Duran.
1. No. I'm sorry, not in the storyline. I meant actual people that played StarCraft.
Okay.
Do you remember Jello 1?
Of course. One of the most famous pro gamers of all time.
One of the greatest pro gamers of all time.
Yeah.
You guys noticed there was once a great pro gamer named Jello 1.
That's right.
And
he had his Jello team.
Yeah, he was on Team Jello.
Yeah, Jello Pud.
Jello Pud was on there.
Yeah,
very dangerous
there's
guy.
a lot of Jello guys, man.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other IDs, but it was stupid stuff like Jello 2 and stuff.
Yeah.
But Jello 1, a true story about him, map hacker, always map hacker.
Always map hacking.
Showed up to a big, important LAN that I was at one time.
Yes. This
And
actually happened, by the way, guys.
He was so funny because he went up because there was someone there just doing a little bit from the news. And he's like, hey, I'm the most famous pro gamer. You should interview me. And they interviewed him, and he told them that he flew in on his private Microsoft jet. He told this to newspaper.
I heard about
this guy was single-handedly setting back esports on the East Coast.
It was so fun.
Oh, my God, that's a quick roach horn.
Yeah, this is going to be a very quick attack. Didn't he say he was sponsored by IBM?
Yeah, IBM. That's what I saw.
And he would be online, and he would have ID IBM Jello 1.
Yeah.
And then you go on his profile, and he'd have a link to IBM's website.
Yeah. He was.
It was like before the concept of trolling was truly perfected.
No.
These are the origins of real trolling.
The old origins of trolling for sure. It's just it's so funny.
All right, well, it looks like he will manage to get this command center up.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this going to be some sort of roach all-in? He's making 3 roaches and 6? Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to be going for a pretty big attack here, Tasteless.
Yep.
But it looks like we have a Hellbat drop coming out for GuMiho, so, you know, he's going to be producing a lot of Hellions, and when are the roaches going to get there? The thing is, I kind of like this roach push against this build because even though he's going to be able to turn things, well, I guess he's not going to get the upgrade quick enough, is he?
It's just out of the vision. Okay, now he knows.
Okay, this is going to be pretty hard. That is a lot of roaches incoming. Well, time to make a bunker. That bunker is only going to have like 1 Marine. Okay, some Widow Mines on the way instead of more Hellions.
Okay. Probably a good choice.
Now he'll probably upgrade. I think he's going to upgrade right away the transformation because he just got his armory, and he has a medevac, so it would be nice to be able to use those and get them healed. But I guess not. No. Okay. He's going to burrow these Widow Mines. Hopefully, get a lot of splash
damage. I think that
damage.
one might just be out of range. Yeah, it is. He's going to have to relocate that, which is annoying because every shot with the Widow Mine counts here.
And this defense is going pretty well right now. He is losing some SCVs.
Widow Mines are
so far 4 gone.
Almost ready to reload. This goes to show you how long roaches can last.
Yeah.
They have a lot of hit points. But the Hellion drop now occurring over here.
Well, more and more roaches on the way. He's actually not giving this up at all. But this roach attack looks like it might be just about over. You know, those Widow Mines have reloaded. What else can you really do with these roaches? And I think he's realized that. He's getting some drones now.
All right, well, the medevac now going to try to come in over here now. Probably the perfect person to be in this situation. GuMiho is so good at multitasking.
Yeah. He's going to have a Banshee. He's making Marauders. He has Hellbats out. He has a medevac. This is really bad for HyuN, man.
Keyboard for a second. He's got 34 drones to 20 now.
Yeah, well, only 20 SCVs, so that's actually really quite nice.
That's one thing going for the Zerg right now.
With the mules, he's going to be able to, make his economy still work out. All right. So it looks like the 3rd base going to be coming up relatively soon.
Probably right now, actually.
Lair on the way as well. Really funny opening for both players. I think GuMiho is going to have to do a little bit of damage. You know, that's what he's really going to want to do. And in fact, he repairs that medevac up and does boost out of here.
All right, as you can see, Zerg's pretty well defended. Gonna go ahead and crank out some more barracks here. Some more barracies.
Yeah.
Some more
it's important to have enough barracies to produce the
The Marins. The
Many
Marins.
Marine.
Marin.
I think we should just take the S off of it.
Many Marine.
Just act like it's cream. It's like, wow, that's a lot of Marine.
All right, we got a drop over here in the main. Hellbat drop.
And
Could do a ton of damage.
this could be brutal. Not getting anything quite yet. Good defense. Very quick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
One more hit. Yeah. Roasting some of those drones with ease.
Well,
Nice zoning here, though, with the roaches zoning out those Hellbats so they can't chase the drones any further.
I don't see that as being worth it, Tasteless.
No, it's totally not.
GuMiho only killed 9 drones total. And he lost a medevac, 2 Hellbats, and 5 Hellions there, right?
Yeah.
I believe there was 5 there, so this is kind of rough, man.
Yeah. No, it's totally not worth it. All right, getting the reactors on here. When those are done, it's going to be a huge boost to his production. And it looks like we might have a counter poke. I don't think he's going to attack in here. But I guess now he sees the Banshee and decides otherwise.
Well, you know, he's getting his roach speed and his +1 carapace, and until they have speed, they aren't really all that useful. Well, a mine walks right into those roaches. Another forward mine is out there.
All right, he's going to continue to come out here. Don't know why this SCV's out there, but it's in trouble.
Maybe just spotting for this incoming push so the SCVs can get over here in time and actually repair, because that is a lot of roaches.
And it's a lot of SCVs repairing this.
Yeah.
Really nice job here. This is not going to be effective at all. He's going to try to get some SCVs.
Well, that is a lot of roaches that just went down. And he only killed, it looks like, 7 more SCVs, which still, you know, he's keeping the SCV count pretty low. It's only at 35 right now. And he is making 16 drones mine, but that means he has very little units for defense. Only 9 roaches, and they're mostly out on the map.
All right, Medevac now backing up. You know, HyuN's really been on top of keeping those drones alive in those drops. He's doing a fantastic job.
You have to be quick, because otherwise when you try to get them out, they actually just clump more for the Hellbats to kill.
Yeah.
So you have to, like, get them way before. Well, here we go. Another drop, and oh my God. Oh, that was really good for HyuN. And, you know, really, GuMiho's not in any shape to do a good attack right now, so.
Yeah, you know, I feel like GuMiho's not able to utilize the multitasking that he's so good at because HyuN's just got such solid defense.
Yeah, and not just that, you know, he lost enough SCVs early on. His opening build order was disrupted enough. I'm sure he wanted to do 2 medevacs with the Hellbats, but everything kind of got messed up. And now it's 79 drones against 40 SCVs. Twice the count there for a Zerg player, and that's rough.
Well, look at this little look at this little scenario we got going over here.
This is funny. It's like when 2 people throw the ball and the kid runs around in between. Except this is life or death for that roach.
This is that, only the dangerous version. All right, another Hellbat drop.
More roaches on the way, as well as Baneling
And it looks
speed.
like we're going to have a timing push here.
A lot of Marauders mixed in here. Baneling speed is on the way, but it won't be finished for this first
Oh my God, he's
battle.
pulling SCVs.
Yeah, I don't mind this choice at all.
So we get a shot at the player booth and it's innovation in there. We're like,
Well, here we go, Tasteless. Baneling's on the way. He's definitely going to need some of those to help deal with all the SCVs.
all right, stimming up and moving in here now.
And look at that, dropping Hellbats in the back there. Really dividing up all the fire. And the Banelings hit, but they hit Marauders. Well done so far here by GuMiho.
Yeah, you know, with those SCVs taking all that damage, the Marines, Marauders, and Firebats able to push forward even further now. It looks like this hatchery is definitely going to go down.
Yeah, that hatchery is out of here, and probably a lot of the drones will end up dying as well. Looks like he may want to go straight up this ramp, but there's a lot of Banelings and speed about to finish, so he has to be careful about that.
Absolutely. Now, he could get a good position over here at the ramp and then try to go for the third, but no, Baneling's not going in here with a lot of roaches. This may be too much. The Terran might have to be pushed all the way back.
And it looks like he's going to end up killing so much there. Still, the amount of damage done. Oh, and another attack down here at that third base. I think GuMiho, he's dealing a lot of damage. Don't forget, he lost a lot of SCVs. He's down to just 24 once again.
All right, looks like he will manage to get this hatchery over here. Well, the roaches are going to try to save him the last second. Why is he not just getting it down?
He better target it.
All right,
okay.
Thank God. No full-on innovation here.
Flanking with a few more Marauders here.
He's actually going to keep pushing forward.
Now we have HyuN down to just 2 bases.
But he has 57 drones.
Yeah, that's,
keep in mind.
That is a lot more than the SCVs.
So when he gets additional bases up, I mean, that base is going to be fully functional.
But this is not over. He still has quite a few medevacs, even though they are getting pretty low on energy. A lot harder to heal. And only roaches being produced, which is not that good against Marauder medevac.
Yeah. Now we got one Mine burrowing down here. And actually just too much damage being done. I think we're going to see a GG here.
Yeah, I think you are right, Tasteless. This is just too much damage, and with only roaches on the way, there's no way to ever really recover from this. Well, this hatchery looks like it is not long for the world.
Yeah.
And
nice timing here.
Yeah.
With the SCVs and everything.
Yeah, it really was. You know, that was pretty on-the-spot play,
we started out Wings of Liberty with a lot of these Marine SCV timings. And then all the way here at the birth of Heart of the Swarm, and at the end of Wings of Liberty as well, we started to see complicated SCV all-ins near the end of the game.
Yeah. You know, that little bit of extra tanking, that little bit of extra damage, that little bit of extra blocking, it's all very important for such a high damage output army like Marine Marauder medevac.
Yeah. I was surprised. HyuN's still in this game. Banelik's not coming down here. Nice micro, though.
All right, so this is going to be about it, Tasteless. With just 4 more roaches on the way and only the hatches in his main base, HyuN doesn't have anything left to work with.
Yeah, so we're going to go on to game number 2 now. GG.
Kind of a crazy one. Very messy on both sides because of the early aggression from HyuN.
Yeah.
You know, he did kill off a lot of SCVs, but that was a good counter push based on the fact that HyuN only had roaches.
Yeah.
And roaches, they're definitely something that can be beaten.
No, I mean, roaches alone are not going to cut it.
Yeah.
He just barely did enough damage, and when he got that first hatchery, it was already starting to get bad. He got the second one, pretty much his opponent's dead, and then the nail in the coffin was that third hatch.
All right, what map do you think? What is HyuN going to choose here?
I think Whirlwind.
Whirlwind?
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's not a bad choice. I think Whirlwind would be a good one for him. We could see something, one of the new maps, but I think you're right on Whirlwind. There it is.
There it is.
How so smart.
I didn't ask for these powers to predict that Zergs will always pick Whirlwind.
All right, so what do you think? Does HyuN take this one?
Yeah, I think HyuN takes this one. I think it's going to be a 3-game set.
Yeah, I think you're right. Who do you think takes the series, though? Because GuMiho gets the next map pick.
I think GuMiho takes the series.
You think he takes it?
Yeah. But we'll see.
HyuN against Innovation, that would be pretty entertaining, I would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain about that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
I'm actually okay with every single match that we play today.
Well, this is such a great group, you know?
Yeah. In fact, the rest of our groups are pretty stellar, Tasteless.
Yeah. Life is pretty good.
Yeah, Life's all right. So is that guy, what's his name, Flash? And then this Protoss guy, Parting. He's all right.
Yeah, I can't complain.
No, I'm okay with him. I'll watch him from time to time.
I'll deal with it.
Free
I'll
time.
make it work.
If I have nothing else to do.
All right, guys. We're going to go to game number 2 here between HyuN and GuMiho at the GSL Codes.